For Louisiana versus all y'all, Jarrett Roser walking through another bracket prediction, this time for the D2 select group. You'll see the 8 seeds that have the first round byes. STM the top seed, St. Michael 8, 5 Archbishop Shaw, 4 JFK, 3 Lafayette Christian, 6 St. Louis Catholic, 7 Turlings, and 2 E.D. White, the Cardinals down there in Thibodaux. This is a bracket that I think a lot of people are anticipating a rematch of a year ago in STM and LCA, a rematch of a week ago in STM and LCA, but there are going to be some tough teams along the way. I took a Struma, a 17/16, 2 coaches doing a great job getting those programs back on track. Livingston Collegiate advancing, a really good Evangel Christian team who might be a lower seed to take a chance on a little bit of a run. Vanderbilt Catholic, Peabody beating Booker T, New Orleans, McDonough 35 beating LB Landry, although always watch those close, familiar playoff matchups. The lower seeds know and are not afraid of those guys and have a short trip. But Madison Prep and De La Salle, higher seeds it took as well. And then in the second round, E.D. White, the 2 seed, Turlings Catholic, the 7 seed, St. Louis Catholic, and LCA advancing. Having that first round bye to heal up, go scout, et cetera, is such a nice advantage. And then setting up the Archbishop Shaw and JFK quarterfinal, and STM versus St. Michael team, I think wins its first playoff game in program history this season. But STM I have advancing, Archbishop Shaw in a 5/4 in New Orleans I have advancing in a really exciting semifinal if we get it. I love what the Eagles are doing under Hank Tierney. Could give STM some trouble. And on the bottom half, LCA potentially having to travel down to E.D. White, another team that is having a hell of a year, one of the undefeated teams entering the playoffs. But I do think, while I wouldn't be super shocked, let's say, if one of those teams can upend that Lafayette rematch, I think it feels almost destined that we get it. And then can LCA finally get the win after STM wins 3 close games the last 3 times? I think when you have teams that fairly equally talented, that evenly matched, that competitive, that know each other that well, a series that those 3 matchups have been separated by an average of 5 points, it's just a matter of time before the other team flips the script, and I think Jawan Johnson and company have the opportunity to do so here and go out on top.